Ja, kannst du mal googeln, es gibt
Maybe just find it on the web browser.
ja, okay. Bei ISKCON Desire Tree oder so.
Yeah. Maybe you have to exit this. You have to go to find the web browser. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Just a little bit small. We have to show it like big, you know?
Ich werde versuchen, das in Dings einzufügen.
Thank you, thank you. Can you hear me? Kartos? Kartos maybe there? Or Mridanga? Can I have Mridanga? Mridanga? Give me the other. That one would be better. Thank you. How's the translation going to work? English into it's remote. Yeah? Okay, so I'll speak slowly so you can keep up with me. I'll try anyway. Thank you. Hare Krishna. आप हिंदी बोलिए. आपके हिंदी बोलिए. Do you understand Hindi? Okay, there's a Hindi program downstairs, so you're welcome to stay also for English. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavala Girivardhari Gopi Janavala Girivardhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana Jamunatira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavala Bhagirivardhari Gopi Janavala Bhagirivardhari Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana Yamunatira Vanatari Yamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavala Bhagirivardhari Gopi Janavala Bhagirivardhari Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana Yashodanandana Brajajanaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajikacharya Astatarshata Sri Srimad. His Divine Grace Srila Bhāi Charna Arvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajikacharya Astatarshata Sri Srimad. His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Thakur, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki jai, Srila Prabhupada's Tirobhav Titi Maha Mahotsava ki jai, Shri Shri Vijay Gauranga Doyal Nitai ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bo. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Shri Guru, Shri Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So I was told by His Grace Om Karishwar Prabhu that we should go to 4 o'clock, and then 4:15 there'll be some cultural program. We'll shift downstairs. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it looks okay. Can you all see the screen? Yes. Yes? So this is a song, Markane Bhagavat Dharma, that Srila Prabhupada, it's too loud, it's too loud. Yeah. Check, 2, 1, 2. Check, check. Hare Krishna. That's fine. Yeah, I can work with that. So this is a song that Srila Prabhupada wrote when he was on the ship Jaladuta. This is September 17th, 1965. He had just arrived in America at the Boston Harbor, not far from where I went to college. And I used to visit this place many times. Even I did not know that was the place where Prabhupada first visited America. So Srila Prabhupada came to America in 1965. And I was also born in 1965 in America. So ISKCON and I are about the same age, my body and the body of ISKCON, approximately. Next year, we're celebrating ISKCON 60, the 60th anniversary of ISKCON. So, very exciting. And Srila Prabhupada ki jai, ISKCON 60 ki jai. So I'm sure we'll start developing many events and plans to celebrate ISKCON's 60th birthday. We can have an Istagosti and discuss. So let us sing this song together. You can turn this a little more so I can see it. And maybe come a little this side, so when I get there you can move it down. Okay? You want to play? Oh, what happened to Gauranga? It's gone. Gauranga's gone. Gauranga! Gauranga! Hare Krishna. Okay. Well, you heard the kirtan live. Very good. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I'm from New York originally. And you? Okay. Okay, good. Thank you for coming. Hare Krishna. It's okay, we can manage. We'll start. Hopefully he'll come before we finish. All right, Gauranga. Gauranga. Okay, Gauranga Prabhu. Please play the harmonium. We want you to come and play the harmonium. Yeah. Yeah, have a seat. So I want to play in E flat or Kali Do, as they say in Hindi. Can you give me a E flat? It's the second black key. I want to hear E flat. Here on the keyboard. Black keys. No, keep this covered. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just I want to hear that. One more. Up. Up, up. Okay, fine. Boro Kripa Kaile Krishna Adamera Prati Kila Gia Nile Heta Koro Ebe Gati Hache Kichu Karja Taba E Anumane Nahi Keno Ani Ben Eugra Stane Rajastamo Gune Era Sabai Achana Vasudeva Kataruchi Nahe se prasana Vasudeva Kataruchi Nahe se prasana Tabe jadi Taba kripa Hoy ahoy tuki Sakali sambhava hoy Tumi seko tuki Kibave buchale Tarabuje se rasa Yata kripa koro Prabhu Kori nija bhasa. Toma ichaya sabahoy Maya Basha. Tomara ichaya nasha Maya Parasha. Taba icha hoy jadi tadera udara. Bujibe nischai tabe katha se tomara. Bhagavate katha se Taba avatara. Dira hoya shune jadi Kane Bhara. Rajasthamho hoite tabe Habe nistara. Hridaye abhadrasate Gucci betahara. Kikore bujabo kata borose chahi. Shudra ami dinahina kono shakti nahi. Atacha enicho Prabhu Kata boli bare. Je tomar icha Prabhu koro e bhara. Akila Jagat Guru Bachana se amara. Alankrita Koriba Shamata Tomara. Taba Hole More Kata Habe. Shunya Sabara Shoka Dukkha Jeguchibe. Aniyacho Jadi Prabhu Amare Nachate. Nachao, Nachao Prabhu, Nachao se mate. Kashtera Putali Jata Nachao se mate. Bhakti nai, Veda nai, Nam Kubdaro. Bhakti Vedanta Nam Habe Sartakoro. I think that's it. Go down. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. So let's read the translation. You're going to translate? Oh. Mm-hmm. This song is called Markane Bhagavat Dharma. Okay. Please direct me, guide me. How is this to be properly done? You're going to translate, you're going to read it. Okay, go ahead.
We are reading, but there is two translations.
There's two translations. Wonderful. So you're translating into German, and you're translating into Russian. Okay. Do you have a German translation? Is it available on the phone? German translation? Genau. Okay, then I'll speak slowly. You can translate as I speak.
I speak Russian, English,
Should I proceed with the translation? Should I go ahead? Can I go ahead and read it in English? Yes? Okay. So, okay. She's translating into Russian. Good. And you're translating into German. Okay, let's proceed. Markane Bhagavat Dharma. By His Divine Grace, Srila Bhāi Charnarvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. My dear Lord Krishna, you are so kind upon this useless soul. I do not know why you have brought me here. Now you can do whatever you like with me. But I guess you have some business here. Otherwise, why would you bring me to this terrible place? Most of the population here is covered by the material modes of ignorance and passion. Absorbed in material life, they think themselves very happy and satisfied, and therefore they have no taste for the transcendental message of Vasudeva. I do not know how they will be able to understand it. But I know your causeless mercy can make everything possible because you are the most expert mystic. How will they understand the mellows of devotional service? O Lord, I am simply praying for your mercy so that I will be able to convince them about your message. All living entities have become under the control of the illusory energy by your will. And therefore, if you like, by your will, they can also be released from the clutches of illusion. I wish that you may deliver them. Therefore, if you so desire their deliverance, then only will they be able to understand your message. The words of Srimad Bhagavatam are your incarnation, and if a sober person repeatedly receives it with submissive oral reception, then he will be able to understand your message. It is said in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Now there are 4 verses in Bhagavatam. I think we're going to skip them due to lack of time. He will become liberated from the influence of the modes of ignorance and passion, and thus all inauspicious things accumulated in the core of the heart will disappear. How will I make them understand this message of Krishna consciousness? I am very unfortunate, unqualified, and the most fallen. Therefore, I am seeking your benediction so that I can convince them, for I am powerless to do so on my own. Somehow or other, O Lord, you have brought me here to speak about you. Now, my Lord, it is up to you to make me a success or failure as you like. O spiritual master of all the worlds, I can simply repeat your message. So if you like, you can make my power of speaking suitable for their understanding. Only by your causeless mercy will my words become pure. I am sure that when this transcendental message penetrates their hearts, they will certainly feel engladdened and thus become liberated from all unhappy conditions of life. O Lord, I am just like a puppet in your hands, So if you've brought me here to dance, then make me dance, make me dance, make me dance as you like. I have no devotion, nor do I have any knowledge, but I have strong faith in the holy name of Krishna. I have been designated as Bhakti Vedanta, and now, if you like, you can fulfill the real purport of Bhakti Vedanta. Signed, the most unfortunate beggar. Written aboard the Jaladuta, September 17th, 1965. So this is the song that Srila Prabhupada wrote upon arriving in America. Can you give me a cushion so I can put the mridanga somewhere safely? Yeah. There you go.
Put the signs by the window. Yes, yes.
Om Jnanatamrandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurve Namaha Shri Caitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Svayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Svapadantikam Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarane Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. It is my great joy and pleasure to be here in Cologne, Germany, in the beautiful temple of Sri Sri Vijay Gauranga Doyal Nitai. Before I begin speaking, I seek the blessings of all the devotees who are present here today. Thank you so much. Is there anyone who's here for the first time? Okay, everyone seems to have been here before. That's nice, so we're all one big family. Very nice. And yeah, who's chanting japa? Anyone who has japa mala? Are you chanting? Anyone, hands up, you chant japa? Okay, most of us. Very good. Okay, so I want to make a presentation today. I think this is it. And the presentation is called The Empowered Acharya. It's about Srila Prabhupada. And yesterday was Srila Prabhupada's disappearance day. So we're making this presentation. Yeah. Would you like to have a seat? Yeah, maybe devotees can come forward a little bit. Yeah, please come forward. Yeah. Thank you. Don't worry, I won't bite you. I'm a vegetarian. Which one is this slideshow? Upaputen or Bill Stratton?
Are you in
I want to show slideshow mode. Yeah. From current slide or something like that? No, it's not unchanged. It must be a different one. Try this one. Try this one. There you go. Thank you. So yesterday was the 48th disappearance day of Srila Prabhupada. 48. And that means in 2027, we're going to be observing the 50th anniversary of the disappearance day of Srila Prabhupada. I was just in some GBC meetings in Milano in Italy, and ISKCON devotees around the world are making plans for celebrating Srila Prabhupada's Disappearance Day festival. Celebration is not the right word. Observing and honoring the Disappearance Day of Srila Prabhupada, the 50th anniversary. So we can all begin meditating upon what will be our offering to Srila Prabhupada on the 50th anniversary of his departure. Srila Prabhupada is called the empowered Acharya. Acharya means one who teaches by his example. And empowered, it is Shakti Vina, Krishna Shakti Vina Nahi. If one is not empowered by Krishna, one will not be able to spread Krishna consciousness. So Srila Prabhupada has received this empowerment from Lord Krishna, and in an unprecedented way, he has distributed Krishna consciousness all over the world and changed the lives of thousands, if not millions, of people. So Lord Caitanya, there was a prediction that my Senapati Bhakta will appear in this world. Sena means army. Sena means army. And Senapati means father. So the Senapati is like the general, the commander of the army. So the word Senapati was used, that my commander-in-chief will come and spread Krishna consciousness all over the world. So we understand that Senapati to be Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So Srila Prabhupada took birth in Kolkata in 1896. His father's name was Gaur Mohan De. And Gaur Mohan De was a cloth merchant. And he would do a lot of puja. He would worship deities of Radha and Krishna in the morning and in the back at home after he came home from work. And he taught little Bhāi. His name was Bhāi. He taught Bhāi Charan. His name was Bhāi Charan. Bhāi means free from fear. And Charan means lotus feet. So one who has taken shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna becomes Bhāi, free from fear. Bhajahure mana Srinandanandana Abhaya Charanara Bhajahure mana Srinandanandana Abhaya Charanara Bhajahure mana Srinandanandana Abhaya Charanara Vindare Bhajahure mana Srinandanandana Abhaya Charanara Vindare. So one who has taken shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna, Sri Nandanandana, becomes fearless. So Srila Prabhupada's whole family, his mother, his father, his sisters, his brothers, they were all Vaishnavas. And they were trained by their family members in Krishna consciousness. When Srila Prabhupada was only 5 years old, he organized a Rath Yatra festival in his neighborhood. He renovated a Rath Yatra cart. He painted it, decorated it, and he engaged in chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And he engaged the neighborhood women in cooking and preparing bhoga offerings for Jagannath. And the festival went on for 7 days. It was a 7-day festival. And he did this festival every year. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So many of us have difficulty to organize even a 1-day festival. And at the age of 5, Prabhupada organized 7-day festivals every year consistently. And then when Prabhupada formed ISKCON, he had Rath Yatras happening all over the world. Do Rath Yatras happen in your country? Yes. And they happen in Germany, they happen in Cologne, they happen in Ukraine, they happen in America, they happen in China, in Japan, in Brazil, in Australia, in Argentina, in Russia. I could go on and on until it's time for prasadam. You know, practically all the countries, we have Jagannath Rath Yatra. Jagannath Rath Yatra ki jai. Jagannath Swami ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So Srila Prabhupada especially liked kachoris. And he was called Kachori Mukhi. Mukhi means face. So his relatives called him Kachori face, Kachori Mukhi. And he had many pockets in his clothes, in his vest. And he would always keep them filled with kachoris, kachori prasadam. So yesterday, during the feast, when we offered the bhoga offering to Srila Prabhupada, I'm confident that we offer some kachoris also. So Bhāi Charan, when he was a young man, he was a college student, he went to college. He was married at a young age. He had 3 children even while he was in college. And he was a Gandhian. He followed Mahatma Gandhi, non-violence. At that time, the British had invaded India. And Gandhi and other members of India were trying to get the British out of India. So out of a protest, Bhāi Charan had gone to Scottish Churches College. And he passed all of his exams. But it was an English-controlled university. So as a protest, he did not accept his diploma. So this is Bhāi Charan with some family members, one of his sons, his wife, Rajani, and other family members. We talked today in the Caitanya Charitamrita class about the Paramahamsa Grahasta. That one need not be a sannyasi or a brahmachari to be an advanced devotee. Even in the Grahasta ashram, one can be a very advanced devotee. And Srila Prabhupada is a wonderful example of that. Although having a family, I think he had 5 children, but he was always Krishna conscious. Once a reporter asked Srila Prabhupada, "When did you become Krishna conscious?" And Srila Prabhupada said, "I have always been Krishna conscious." So even from childhood. So Grahasta Paramahamsa. He had a business. It was a farm business. He worked for Bose. And you can see the sign Charan Day. So his name, it was Charan Day, and he had his pharmacy business. But eventually the business failed. The employees, they stole all of his stock. And he was left with nothing. And Srila Prabhupada, he speaks about this. And he says, when Lord Krishna gives special favor, he takes everything away from the devotee. So the only shelter the devotee has is Krishna. In 1922, he met his spiritual master, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, at number 1 Ultadanga Junction Road. Junction. That is in Kolkata. And his spiritual master said, "You are an intelligent young man. You should preach this Krishna consciousness movement in the English language." And Bhāi Charan challenged him. "Who will hear your message when the British are controlling India?" And Srila Bhaktisiddhanta said, "Sanatan Dharma, Krishna consciousness, cannot wait for any kind of political situation. Wait." And then Bhāi Charan agreed, yes, Krishna consciousness is the most important thing. So then he agreed, yes, I have been defeated by my spiritual master. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So Srila Prabhupada, he admitted defeat by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and he took up this mission of Krishna consciousness, spreading Krishna consciousness to every town, every village all over the world. including here in Cologne, Germany. Haribo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah. And he initiated in 1933, Srila Prabhupada was initiated in Allahabad. So 11 years after meeting his spiritual master, he took initiation. Of course, he said, I accepted him immediately as my guru in my heart. But the formal initiation took place 11 years later. And he received the name Bhāi Charanaravinda Das. His Grace Bhāi Charanaravinda Prabhu Ki Jai. So he received this, and later his godbrothers, they gave him the title Bhakti Vedanta. Bhakti means devotion, and Vedanta means knowledge. So Srila Prabhupada is all of these together, devotion and knowledge combined. And his guru also called him Kavi. Kavi means poet, because he wrote amazing poetry. He wrote a wonderful Vyasa Puja offering for Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Absolute is sentient, thou hast proved. Absolute is sentient. Sentient means having senses, having knowledge. Absolute is sentient. Thou hast proved. You have proven it. You've made a proof. You've proven your point. Absolute is sentient. Thou hast proved. Absolute is sentient, thou hast proved.
Can you speak in the normal English, not the...
I'm just quoting what Srila Prabhupada said. All right, I'll paraphrase. You have proven that God has senses. Very important point. God is a person. You have proved that God is a person. Impersonal calamity. You know the word calamity? Yes. Impersonal calamity thou hast removed. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati was so happy. He said, yes, you have captured the whole essence of Krishna consciousness. And he told the devotees, whatever Bhāi Charanaravinda Prabhu writes, print it. So he wrote many poems and articles, and eventually in 1944 he started the Back to Godhead magazine. And here we have Back to Godhead magazine. Back to Godhead Ki Jai. So this was the original edition, October 1944, by Bhāi Charan Day. So he printed it. War was going on. It was difficult to get paper. He had to get special permissions from the government to purchase paper. And he had very little money. And he would go and borrow money and take loans and buy the paper to print his magazine. He would personally oversee the proofreading and the typesetting. And paper came in big, heavy stacks. And he did not have money for a rickshaw. So like a coolie, he would carry that paper on his head to the printer. We were speaking this morning how a Vaishnava, he can do the activities of a Brahmana, a Kshatriya, Vaishya, a Shudra. So this is some Shudra activity, carrying big heavy loads like a donkey. And Prabhupada would do that, anything to accomplish his mission of spreading the message of Krishna consciousness in the English language. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. And then he was with his wife and children. And the wife liked to drink tea. And she did not like to help him preach Krishna consciousness. She was not interested. So one day his Bhagavatam was missing. And in those days, if you wanted to sell something, they had a scale. So you would take something of value, put it on one side, and something else of value, put it on the other side. So his wife wanted to buy tea, but there was no money. So she put his Bhagavatam on one side of the scale and got tea on the other side. And then when Srila Prabhupada got home, he said, "Do you want tea or do you want me?" And she said, "I think I'll take the tea." And then Srila Prabhupada said, "All right, you made your choice." She thought he was joking, but he left home. He became a Vanaprastha. He lived in Jhansi. He started the League of Devotees there. He had to leave the place. The government took back the house. And then he went to Mathura. And in Mathura, he took sannyas from Bhakti Pragya Keshav Swami Maharaj with one other devotee, Muni Maharaj. And Abhay Charan Prabhu became Swami Maharaj. That was his sannyas name, Swami. Swami Maharaj. So he received his danda, and I think this was about somewhere in the late 1950s, 1956, 57, something like that. Then he lived in Vrindavan. Jai Shri Shri Vijay Gauranga Doyal Nitai Ki Jai. He lived in Vrindavan in the Radha Damodar Mandir. He lived very simple, and he would honor his prasadam in a small room with the window open, and he could see the Samadhi Mandir of Srila Rupa Goswami. And he was meditating on getting the blessings to travel to the West. Who here has visited that place in Radha Damodar Mandir? Yes. Haribol. I used to go and have lunch there. Yeah, there's still always a devotee who cooks for Srila Prabhupada there. Sometimes I'd visit him, he would share the prasad, Mahaprasadam of Srila Prabhupada. So Srila Prabhupada met Miss Moraji, Sumati Moraji, and she offered him, after a lot of convincing, a free ship passage, a ticket on the steamship to America. She did not want to give it to him. She said, Swamiji, you're an old man. You'll die there. But Srila Prabhupada said, don't worry, everything will be fine. Just give me the ticket. So Srila Prabhupada boarded the ship called the Jaladuta. And the only one, his son, Vrindavan Day, came to see him off. Prabhupada climbed up the gangplank and reached to the ship and was more than 1 month on the ship. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. When asked how he felt, Srila Prabhupada's son, Vrindavan Day, said, when I saw my father climbing onto the ship, I was proud of my father. So traveling on the Jaladuta was very difficult. There were big waves and storms. Prabhupada was seasick, vomiting, headaches, and then Srila Prabhupada had 2 heart attacks on the ship. And then he had a dream. On the dream, Lord Kṛṣṇa came. And Lord Kṛṣṇa said, don't worry. I am taking charge of the ship. And the next day, the ocean was as smooth as glass. And Srila Prabhupada said, if the ocean had been stayed the same way, I would have died. Then 65, September 17th, Prabhupada arrived in Boston. And then one person from Traveler's Aid came and brought him to Butler, Pennsylvania, where Sally Agarwal and her husband, Gopal Agarwal, had sent the invitation. And later, Sally Agarwal, there was an interview, and she said, I had written the invitation letter. So she gets the credit. Sally Agarwal ki jai. So then they had a small child, Sally and Gopal, and the small boy's name was Braj. And Srila Prabhupada was so happy when he saw Braj walk for the first time. So you can see Prabhupada's brilliant smile. Prabhupada is just really enjoying the experience. Prabhupada would cook for himself, and Prabhupada, of course, was a strict vegetarian since birth, born in a Vaishnava family. But in the Agarwal's refrigerator, there was meat, and it's very austerity for him to share, put his vegetables next to the meat. But Prabhupada did that. Exactly. Then Prabhupada was thinking, preaching in Butler, Pennsylvania, it was a small town, is not going to spread Krishna consciousness around the world. Prabhupada said, I have only one fault. Yeah, fault. That is, I cannot think small. I must think big. And so Prabhupada left the small place of Butler, Pennsylvania, and Prabhupada went to New York City, the Big Apple. Prabhupada went to New York, and he moved in with an acquaintance from India. His name was Dr. Mishra. And he had a yoga studio in the New York City, Manhattan, next on the west side of Manhattan, around the 70th Street. I was born about 1 mile from there. Yeah, on the west side, like Central Park West, around that area. So Prabhupada was living in an office. And while he was there, someone stole his typewriter and tape recorder. And Prabhupada was thinking, maybe I should go back to India. But he just said, no, I'm not going back. He was determined. And it was austere, it was snowing. He never saw snow in his life. He was wearing his thin dhoti, some rubber shoes, and the snow was coming down. So much austerity. Prabhupada would sometimes go to the Scindia Steamship Company and say, when is the next boat back? Again and again he would do this. And the person working there said, you're always asking when is the next boat, but you never take the boat. So Prabhupada was intensely determined to spread Krishna consciousness, going through so many difficulties. But Prabhupada had read a Bhagavad Gita commentary by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, 2nd chapter of Bhagavad Gita, text number 41. Vyavasyayatmika buddhir, vyavasayatmika buddhir, ekeha kurunandana, ekeha kurunandana, bahushaka hyanantascha, bahushaka hyanantascha, vyavaso vyavasahinam. Ekeha, eka means one. One should have one pointed determination. And that is the determination to follow the order of the spiritual master. So Srila Prabhupada had received the instruction, go and preach Krishna consciousness in the English language. And Prabhupada was determined. He went and was preaching to the hippies. He went to the Lower East Side, Greenwich Village. He moved into the Bowery. At that time, the Bowery was one of the most slum areas of New York City. It was like the armpit of the universe. It was a horrible place. There were drunkards and drug addicts everywhere. He moved in with one young man named David Allen. And David Allen was always on LSD. And one day, David Allen said, "You're using my soap." And Prabhupada said, "No, I'm not using your soap." And David Allen said, "Yes, you're using my soap." And he became violent. And Prabhupada was afraid for his life. And he went out the door. And he had nowhere to go. He made a few phone calls. He had been giving some classes on Bhagavad Gita. And he called Michael Grant. And Michael Grant looked in the Village Voice newspaper and found 26 Second Avenue storefront is available for rent. And there's also an apartment building available where Srila Prabhupada could live. So he raised enough funds for the first month's rent. He gave it to Swamiji and he said, "We can give you the first month's rent. After that, you have to take care of yourself." So Prabhupada took the place, and it was 26 Second Avenue, place called Matchless Gifts. This is the storefront. I've also visited there. You can see the trumpet. I was the trumpet player. Okay, that's me. And Prabhupada would give Bhagavad Gita classes there, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. This picture is later. I wasn't there at that time. Okay. But my aunt, my mother's sister, she would attend Srila Prabhupada's kirtans in Tompkins Square Park. So there are 7 purposes of ISKCON. In 1966, Srila Prabhupada incorporated ISKCON and gave these 7 purposes. And in the next version of the slideshow, I made, I'm sorry they're small. Oh, here we go. 1, to systematically propagate spiritual knowledge to society at large, and to educate all people in the techniques of spiritual life in order to check the imbalance of values in life and to achieve real unity and peace in the world. Now, I want you all to meditate which of these purposes is the most important. Hare Krishna. And then I will ask you to discuss with your neighbor which is the most important purpose and why. Okay? So get ready for this. Number 2, to propagate a consciousness of Krishna, God, as it is revealed in the great scriptures of India, Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Number 3, to bring the members of society together with each other and nearer to Krishna, the prime entity, thus developing the idea within the members and humanity at large that each soul is part and parcel of the quality of Godhead, Krishna. Four, to teach and encourage the Sankirtan movement, congregational chanting of the holy name of God, as revealed in the teachings of Lord Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Five, to erect for the members and for society at large a holy place of transcendental pastimes dedicated to the personality of Godhead. It's temple construction. 6, to bring the members closer together for the purpose of teaching a simpler, natural way of life. 7, with a view towards achieving the aforementioned purposes, to publish and distribute periodicals, magazines, books, and other writings. Books. Now I will give you an exercise. I want you to choose which of these 7 is most important. Which do you think is the most important of all 7? And I want you to choose a neighbor Get together with your friend, make pairs, 2 people, and discuss which is the most important and why. I'll give you 5 minutes. Are you ready? Okay, go ahead. Find a friend.
Die erste war das spirituelle Wissen systematisch von der Gesellschaft lehren. Das zweite also ein Buch. Also das Lehren im Geist.
Everyone, please put your hands up in the air and chant. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Did you enjoy that exercise? Yes, okay, very good. So, who would like to share? Yes.
I think he said, I think the most important is the first one.
Туда входят все 7.
There is included all 7. All 7 are included.
Okay, thank you very much. Haribol.
Это по-румынски сказал.
Yeah.
Я списал.
Первое входит все 7. По-румынски сказал.
Prabhu told me this, that the first one includes all 7.
Okay. Anyone else would like to share? Yes?
But I know,
Huh?
I know, because Prabhupada, the second day he was in this storefront, some persons with Mukunda, thus he wrote these purposes. And he said that the last certainly without the last purpose, all the 6, they don't work.
Without the last one, the 6, the others don't work. So, did you get that? Okay. So, Mataji stressing on number 7, right? Without books, nothing will work. Right. Haribol! Nice. Yes? You think number 3 is the most important? Number 3, to bring the members of the society together with each other and nearer to Krishna, the prime entity. Right? This one. This one.
And also that each soul is part and parcel of the quality of Krishna.
And thus developing the idea within the members and humanity at large that each soul is part and parcel of the quality of Godhead, Krishna. So bringing, yes, go ahead. Excuse me? Can you speak a little louder?
Would you like to hear my supportive argument?
She
What is-
says, would you like to hear her supportive argument?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Okay, and talk louder. So first of all, I witnessed many years that preaching is the essence, that is true, but even more important is the devoted care, and that the people really have the understanding that Krishna is the center of all, and so to bring each other closer to each other and closer to Krishna, that is really the attractive force behind it.
Okay, very good. Thank you for sharing. I'll just paraphrase what you said, if I can. That she's sharing that preaching is very important, preaching is the essence, and that alongside preaching we need devotee care. We need to have strong communities. So this speaks to me like we're all one big family, Krishna's family, and we need to support each other. Jai Shri Shri Doyle Goranga Vijay Goranga Doyle Nitai Ki Jai. So having a strong community will support devotees even after they come to Krishna consciousness. Is that more or less what you'd like to share with us? Yeah, thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
Because we're talking the number 4.
Number 4. Whoops, sorry, went too far. Number 4. To teach and encourage the Sankirtan movement, congregational chanting of the holy name of God as revealed in the teachings of Lord Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah, we were also like discussing that the 4 and 1 is like
4 and 1
yeah, like similar and
related.
yes, and if you do Sankirtan, like chanting Krishna's name and the Shiva simultaneously, and by doing this seva together, I think also we as a community come together.
So chant doing.
Everyone who is here, so I would say number 4 and who is number 1, like because people on the street they get a book, but we cannot like preach everything in a few minutes to them. So they come to the temple and then we educate them more, go deeper.
Jai Ho. So Haribo. Thank you, thank you. Did you get that? Okay, great. So again, we have preaching and then we have follow-up and giving them more. Bringing them outreach, bringing them to the temple, bringing them to the community, educating and supporting them.
Yes, I had also one example. For example, on the streets, I met someone. He got some books, and then he like subscribed to some email. And then there was a seminar of Devaki Mataji or the false ego, and he was interested to go deeper. And then he came to the temple, and then he got educated. So he stayed for a longer time.
Jai Ho. So Krishna consciousness is like a package deal. Like all these different elements work together. Jai. Yes?
Well, at first I think they all of them are the same importance.
Yeah.
What I try to use about is number 3.
Number 3.
Because, well, what happens if you are in a society of other spiritual people, you develop some sort of like what I call a prana, and that sort of like breaks out actually. So you don't really need to sort of like draw the line around.
Can you speak a little louder?
You don't need to draw the line, like
You don't need to?
outlining. I don't have to go on like be a missionary on the street necessarily to actually attract people to Krishna consciousness, because when you live fully the life of a devotee, it's something that breaks out when people ask you actually, why are you happy? Why are you like, it's like they're not really questioning why, it's more like, hey, you're in a good mood. How come you are in a good mood? And that actually is like reflecting and mirroring even within like devotees that really do care about each other. And I remember that Prabhupada and many of the devotees and Swamis that have been really long with the society always come with an emphasis on it. Each person in the movement has the same quality. There is no lower and higher. We have to understand that everybody has this paramatma, but everything also is being sold. And that's something we very often forget, that everything is actually a subject. And to understand this, we develop, like we bloom actually, and people bloom and they come and ask actually. And then you might even hand out a book and say, well, this is like the teaching I have been following, and this is what has been giving me a good life.
Jai Ho, Haribo. Thank you. Can I summarize what she said? Just a minute, let me see if I can summarize what she said. So she's sharing that the community, if I understand you correctly, the community of devotees, when we cultivate Krishna consciousness together, and Krishna consciousness is working, and we're developing in our Krishna consciousness, then actually we'll become happy, we'll become blissful, and that will show on our face, and that will be reflected in our dealings, our practical dealings with the people that we interact with, the devotees and also the non-devotees. Right? And the non-devotees will say, why are you so happy? Right? Why is your face shining? And then we can share Krishna consciousness with them. They'll be more receptive to receiving a book like that. I remember Param Puja Radhanath Swami Maharaj sharing that the best preaching is a happy devotee. So Srila Prabhupada gave us the formula. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. It's not enough just to chant Hare Krishna. We have to have the full formula. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. So did I reflect your what you shared accurately?
It's really important not to push your spiritual practice onto another person. I mean, Prabhupada never said that. You really, you have to emanate actually really this practice. If you live the practice, you attract automatically people. And you don't have a problem with it. I mean, you know, brothers and sisters, sometimes you
Yeah.
that's not working. But if you really live it, people are attracted, and they're curious, and this curiosity, everyone, curiosity takes.
Jai. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. Okay, she hasn't spoken yet. Why don't you let her speak? Yeah. Yes, Mataji.
считаю, что одного воспевания недостаточно. Люди должны знать и понимать. И для этого нужно широко распространять это знание.
The chanting alone is not enough. The people need knowledge. That's why we need to spread this knowledge broadly.
И практически это можно сделать так, организовывать лекции с раздачей персон.
And practically we can organize it by giving a lecture and distributing prasadam at the same time.
Первое. Второе. Дать книги по всем библиотекам на разных языках.
And also to ask their libraries to take our books in different languages.
Чтобы люди могли в любой момент прийти читать, им учитывая, что у нас сейчас век гаджетов.
So that the people can anytime come and read these books. And nowadays we have their the era of gadgets.
Можно просто включать радио, складывать гиды для кого-то, чтобы люди могли слышать звуки наставления. Я не знаю.
We can do like application or radio where it can be broadcast.
Jai. Haribo. Wonderful outreach ideas. We're going to end in about 10 minutes. Oh, do you want to share something? Yeah, go ahead.
Mataji is saying that number six is important.
Потому что современное общество так загружено с окружающим, что у него нет времени на все остальные.
Because the modern society, make their people so busy nowadays.
У них нет времени читать книги, ходить в храм, практиковать все остальные пункты.
They don't have time to read books, to practice Krishna consciousness. So they just don't have time to practice all this by
Поэтому должны быть такие места и такое, мы должны знать, как жить так просто, чтобы больше энергии нашлось на сознание Кришны.
We need to learn how to live a simple way to find time and energy to practice Krishna consciousness.
Jai Haribo. Thank you. Simple living and high thinking. Yeah.
Maharaj, can you share your opinion?
Oh. I think they're all important. Now, I have a service in ISKCON that I'm the ISKCON Kirtan minister. And I'm also the ISKCON Padayatra minister. Padayatra, walking. So that's, for me, that's number 3. You know, that's, not 3, number 4. To teach and encourage the Sankirtan movement. That's my personal mission. That's what I do. This is my seva. This is what I have to do. So this is my focus. Maybe if they made me helpful for book distribution, it would change to number 7, like that. Yeah. So this is my personal mission as in the society. One of my missions. So it's my focus. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay. We have 5 minutes left. Then we'll start moving towards downstairs. I want to show you the rest of the slides. There are more slides. Yeah? Okay. So, this is Prabhupada with one of the first deities in ISKCON. Prabhupada lecturing on Srimad Bhagavatam, distributing spiritual knowledge. See, Prabhupada giving knowledge. Prabhupada giving initiations. Prabhupada doing deity worship. Prabhupada with his disciples coming together. Prabhupada morning walk. Looks like Juhu Beach. Yeah. Discussing with His Holiness Bhakti Swarup Damodar Maharaj. Scientific preaching. Life comes from life.
What beach is it? I'm sorry.
Excuse me?
What beach?
I believe it's Juhu Beach in Mumbai. Looks like. Distributing books. He wrote so many books, and distribution of books is so important to him. Harinam Sankirtan. Haribol. Rath Yatra festivals. San Francisco, 108 temples. He built 108 temples. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Distributing prasadam, cow protection, Gomata ki jai. Gurukul, taking care of the children, teaching children Krishna consciousness, building congregations. This is Chopati, Mumbai. This is only half the temple. It's a, Padayatra, bullock carts, every town and village. Walking, spreading the message. And then Srila Prabhupada was translating Bhagavatam with his last breaths, distributing Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. So carry the compassion. This is the mood. Carry the compassion of Srila Prabhupada. So, we can sing, we have time, can sing the song. It's called Jai Anilo Premadhana. It's the song sung at the time of the disappearance of the great Vaishnava. So, let's sing. We have kartals, mridanga. You can give me a mridanga, someone? Yeah, Prabhu will give. Someone can play the kartals. Let's read the translation first. Thank you. He who brought the treasure of divine love and who was filled with compassion and mercy. Where has such a personality as Srinivas Acharya gone? Where are my Swarup Damodar and Rupa Goswami? Where is Sanatan? Where is Raghunath Das, the savior of the fallen? Where are my Raghunath Bhatta and Gopal Bhatta? And where is Krishna Das Kaviraj? Where did Lord Gauranga, the great dancer, suddenly go? I will smash my head against the rock and enter into the fire. Where will I find Lord Gauranga, the reservoir of all wonderful qualities? Being unable to obtain the association of Lord Gauranga, accompanied by all of these devotees, in whose association he performed his pastimes, Narottam Das simply weeps. Kartals are somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay. Jaya Nilo Premadana Karuna Prachur Karuna Jaya Nilo Premadana Karuna Prachur Heno Prabhu Kota Gela Acharya Thakur Heno Prabhu Kota Gela Acharya Thakur Kahamura Swarup Rupa Kahasanata Kahamura Swarup Rupa Kahasanata Kahadasa Raghunatha Patita Pavan Kahadasa Kahadasa Raghunatha Patita Pavan Kahamura Bhata Juga Kaha Kaviras Kahamura Bhata Yuga Kaha Kaviras Eka Kale Kota Gela Goranatara Eke Kale Kota Gela Goranataras Pashaneku Pibo Mata Anale Pasibo Ashane Mata Pashaneku Tibo Mata Anale Pasibo Goranga Gunera Nidhi Kota Gele Pabo Goranga Gunera Nidhi Kota Gele Pabo Se Sabha Sangira Sange Je Koilo Bilas Se Sabha Sangira Sange Je Koilo Bilas Se Sangana Paya Kande Na Narottama Das. Se Sangana Paya Kande Narottama Das. Jaya Nilo Prema Dana Karuna Pracho Karuna Pracho Jaya Nilo Prema Dana Karuna Pracho Karuna Pracho Eno Prabhu Kota Gela Acharya Thakur Eno Prabhu Eno Prabhu Kota Gela Acharya Thakur Eno Prabhu Jaya Vaishnav Thakur, Vaishnav Thakur, Vaishnav Thakur, Jaya Vaishnav Thakur. Jaya Vaishnav Thakur, Vaishnav Thakur, Vaishnav Thakur, Jaya Vaishnav Thakur. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Tagore Premanande. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Prabhupada Tirubhav Titi Maha Mahotsava ki jai. Shri Shri Vijay Gauranga Dayalitai ki jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. So this is our presentation on Srila Prabhupada. And if you'd like to stay in touch, we have some social media and other ways we can stay in touch together. So please stay in touch. Thank you so much. Do we have some announcement about the next program now?
Ja, now we can come in the hall again, und dann können wir rübergehen, und dann ist noch Theater, und danach die Vorbereitung, und dann werden wir was bekommen, und dann machen wir weiter. Jetzt haben wir uns für die Krishna Caitanya Swami ki jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Dankeschön. Спасибо.
Thank you much.
Thank you very much.
Så mycket man kan